Hey guys, so today it's time for another rare and limited edition video for the Chrysler 300. This has been a bit of a mini-series as there are lots of different models to go through. The first two videos covered rare and limited variations from the first gen, so that would be 2005 to 2010 in chronological order. Make sure to check the description for links to those videos. But today we're beginning to cover that second gen, and there will probably be a part 2 as well. I'm going to include about 6 to 8 different models, and the point is that all of these models are different from a regular 300 with different features and less of them produced. So let's get started. We can start things off with the Mopar 12 Chrysler 300. This was the third vehicle in the annual edition Mopar series, where they give one vehicle the Mopar treatment each year. So this was a 2012 only special edition model that had an original price tag of $49,700 US. So that was actually $10,000 more than a 2012 300C, and even $705 more than the 300 SRT8. So that was an interesting price choice by Chrysler. This one continues the same black and blue theme as the first two Mopar vehicles, which were the Challenger 10 and the Charger 11. These are definitely extremely tough to find, as just 500 of these were made, based off of the Chrysler 300S. It got gloss black paint with Mopar blue stripes along the side of the body, going up the hood, and there's a stripe around the wheel. The whole car is blacked out with black headlamp accents, black paint, and 20 by 8 inch gloss black Mopar wheels. Other nice features include Mopar 75 fender badges for the 75th anniversary of Mopar, a Mopar design deck lid badge, and a blacked out grille. The interior also has some blue accenting on the perforated leather sport bucket seats, and these seats have blue inserts and stitching. Piano black trim pieces are found on the doors, instrument panel, and steering wheel, and there's a special Mopar shifter. You also get paddle shifters, Mopar sill plates, and a Mopar 12 limited edition badge that is also serial numbered. Under the hood, buyers get the 5.7-liter Hemi V8 with 363 horsepower and 394 pound-feet of torque, and that's paired with a 5-speed automatic. There is a bit of a performance improvement as the differential ratio changes to 3.92 to 1, while the suspension gets 42% stiffer in the front and 23% stiffer in the rear over the regular 300 touring model. Lastly, each of the 500 buyers got a personalized owner's box with a certificate of the car's VIN, the exact day the car was manufactured, Mopar key fobs and swag, and a rare concept sketch of the 300 that's signed by the designer. Next up, we have the 2013 Glacier Edition. This was a marketing attempt for mostly colder climates to showcase the 300's all-wheel drive system in a stylish new package. Of course, the all-wheel drive system could be had every year, but the Glacier was a 2013 only model that had just a few subtle cues to show that it was different from a regular 300. First, I'll let Bruce Velasek, the Chrysler head of large car and MPV marketing, explain a bit more about the all-wheel drive system.
In fact, our all-wheel drive system offers best-in-class fuel economy as well as capability. With a front axle disconnect and active transfer case, that combination allows the driver to switch seamlessly from rear-wheel drive to all-wheel drive without any intervention from the driver. And that's what results in the great capability as well as the fuel economy of 27 miles per gallon. So to celebrate all of that all-wheel drive technology, we've developed the Glacier Edition.
So Chrysler was the only major automotive manufacturer to offer the combination of the active transfer case and the front axle disconnect system. When all-wheel drive is not required, the system automatically disconnects the front axle to maximize fuel economy and performance. So the Glacier started at $36,845 and either came with the 300 horsepower 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 that was paired with an 8-speed automatic transmission, or the 363 horsepower 5.7-liter Hemi V8 that was paired with a 5-speed auto. Due to the all-wheel drive, this model got unique 19-inch satin carbon wheels, with P235/55 R19 all-season tires. As for the visuals, the Glacier builds on the 300S model, featuring unique body color fascia accents, gloss black mirror and headlight bezels, and black chrome horizontal grille blades. There was also the option of a $1,500 gloss black painted roof. The Glacier could only be had in 3 colors, bright white, billet silver, and Glacier blue pearl coat, which was exclusive to this model only. The interior featured interesting seats with black leather-wrapped bolsters, French seam stitching, and black falls cloth in the seat center and backs. Piano black accents were used on the center stack, instrument panel, steering wheel, gauge cluster, and the doors. The black leather steering wheel comes with mounted paddle shifters in sport mode, and the final touch would be the black floor mats that have the Glacier logo embroidered on them. 2013 provided Chrysler 300 fans with another special edition, that being the Motown Edition. This model paid tribute to the Motor City's resurgence and determination, celebrating the legacy of style, skill, and soul that Detroit gave to the world. As they said in their Motown commercial, Detroit is all about the sound and the drive, so what better way to celebrate than by partnering with the Motown record label, founded by Berry Gordy Jr., and released this beautiful 2013 Motown Edition. Just like the Glacier, there were no production numbers released, but you could only get this for the 1 year. The MSRP for this started at $32,995 US. Visually, the Motown Edition had bright chrome front and rear fascia accents, mirror caps, door handles, and a unique Mopar chrome grille. Sitting under the car were 20-inch polished heritage design aluminum wheels and a tuned suspension. The last piece would be the Motown fender badges that prove that you have this special edition. As for the paint, you could choose from bright white, gloss black, deep cherry red, and a new jazz blue color. Inside there are gorgeous pearl Napa leather seats with perforated inserts that couldn't get in any other 300 model. Those seats feature black piping, accent stripes, and the Motown logo debossed in the seatbacks. The rest of the interior has a black theme for a contrasting look, with piano black trim on the instrument panel, steering wheel, gauge cluster, center stack, and door panels. This model also gets black olive ash wood trim and satin silver finished accents. It wouldn't be a Motown Edition without some sound improvements, so this includes 100 preloaded tracks from original Motown recording artists that are loaded onto the 8.4-inch Uconnect system's SD card reader. This list of songs has never been released before, with 90 of the songs in their original versions, and the other 10 being DJ remixes. The Motown also gets a 10-speaker Beats audio system with a 12-channel amplifier to listen to your tracks. The next 300 was the result of a collaboration with designer John Varvatos, who was born in Detroit, raised in Allen Park, and went to Eastern Michigan University. He now has an entire lineup of products including footwear, bags, belts, eyewear, limited edition watches, men's fragrances, and a kids line. He also won Menswear Designer of the Year twice, and appeared on NBC's Fashion Star. As Chrysler said, John Varvatos exemplifies many of the values that the Chrysler brand reveres. He's shown what a blue-collar attitude can do in a white-collar world, and is a living proof that style and luxury can come from a place like the Motor City. The JV edition was released for both the 2013 and 2014 model years, and there were 2,000 produced each year. In confusing Chrysler fashion, there were both a limited edition and luxury edition, and you could get it based on the C or a lesser trim. The MSRP was $44,480 for the 3.6-liter V6 rear-wheel drive, $46,980 for the all-wheel drive, and another $3,000 on top for the 5.7-liter Hemi V8, that being the limited edition that's built on the top trim 300C, hence the more premium pricing, so that ends up being $14,200 over a base model 300. There are quite a lot of upgrades on this one, including dark colors and exotic materials. First thing to note here is that the limited edition and luxury edition look different. You can see the luxury edition on screen now, with some chrome accents and a mesh grille, but we'll focus on the improved limited edition, which has more of a blacked out theme. First, the car is finished in exclusive phantom black tri-coat exterior paint. The grille has a titanium surround, titanium chrome Chrysler wing badge, and black chrome grille blades. Those features are styled after John Varvatos' cologne bottle. The front fascia is also more aggressive with larger inlets, more titanium accents, and more black chrome blades in the lower grille. The titanium accents continue on the mirrors, light bezels, and on the new polished face wheel design that's exclusive to this JV edition. 20-inch wheels come with rear-wheel drive, while the same design in a 19-inch size is delivered with the all-wheel drive versions. The rear has slightly darker taillights, titanium dual exhaust tips and badges, and JV's logo on the left side of the deck lid. The interior is even more loaded up with tons of unique features. First, the gauge cluster and clock are specially designed to match Varvatos' latest watch at the time, with a pearlescent white face and charcoal black metallic bezels. The Napa leather seats are a pewter metallic color with black JV stitching, a look that matches his leather jacket collection. His logos are also found subtly debossed into the seatbacks. Both the driver and passenger seats are 12-way power adjustable with ventilation and heating. Customers could choose from two different interior themes, monotone black, or dark mocha with Poltrona Frau black leather with diesel gray accents. The heated steering wheel is hand-stitched with diesel gray thread, titanium chrome accent ring, and paddle shifters. Other materials used in the cabin include hand-sanded natural pour mocha, charcoal hydrographic wood, and gloss black accents. This JV edition also had the latest 8.4-inch Uconnect system with navigation and a unique John Varvatos splash screen. While the second-gen LD Chrysler 300 was introduced in 2011, performance enthusiasts had to wait until 2012 for the SRT8 version, which was priced around $48,000. The SRT8 was meant as a cost-effective sports sedan alternative to the Cadillac CT-SV, some of the BMW M cars, and the Mercedes-Benz AMG E-Class, but it just didn't sell very well, with Chrysler building 6,943 of these globally from 2012 to 2014, and just 3,130 of those for the US. After that, the 300 SRT8 was discontinued for North America, and it hasn't been brought back since, despite being offered in other markets like Australia and the Middle East. The SRT8 differs from a standard 300 with the gloss black grille and headlight housing, large exhaust tips, dark 20-inch SRT wheels, body color door handles and trim, deeper bumper panels, and a lip spoiler. Inside, the SRT8 gets suede and Nappa leather seats along with carbon fiber trim. The leather-wrapped heated steering wheel is unique to this model with a flat bottom and four-spoke design. Beneath the wheel are paddle shifters. In the center stack, there's the 8.4-inch Uconnect touchscreen, and the SRT8 had some extra performance pages in there. Finally, the instrument panel has a very bright look this time around, with crisp graphics and ice blue accent lighting. Moving on to the performance, like the rest of the SRTs from this era, the 6.4-liter 392 Hemi V8 engine was under the hood, paired with a 5-speed automatic. It had 470 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque, which added about 50 of each over the previous SRT8. The car is good for a 0 to 60 time of just 4.3 seconds, quarter mile in 12.7 seconds, and a top speed of 175 miles per hour. The 300 SRT8 also has 20x9-inch forged aluminum SRT wheels, with 4-piston Brembo brakes and lowered adaptive damping suspension. One 300 variant that is incredibly tough to find and totally forgotten about would be the SRT Core models. Available in 2013 and 2014 for this generation, there were a grand total of just 775 produced, with only 104 finding their way to the US, with the bulk of them going to Australia in right-hand drive format. The SRT Core was typically $4,000 cheaper than the premium SRT8, so using 2014 as an example, that would have been $44,900 US back then, while the premium SRT8 was $48,900. For the cheaper price tag, some features have obviously been removed. Both come with the same engine, transmission, brakes, suspension, and instrument clusters. However, the extra $4,000 on the SRT8 will get you the SRT leather-wrapped heated steering wheel, heated and ventilated front seats and heated rear seats, HID lights, carbon fiber accents, the 8.4-inch Uconnect with navigation, Alpine premium sound system, remote start, auto dim rearview mirror, and more. So the Core was just kind of like a bare-bones stripped-down SRT8. Next up, we have the 2014 Satin Vapor Edition. Oddly enough, right at the end of the second-gen SRT's life, Chrysler released this special edition version. This was based on the Core, added a cost of $2,300 US for the package, and production was limited to 130 or less. On the exterior, there were 20x9-inch forged aluminum split 5-spoke wheels, finished in black Satin Vapor chrome, and that design had already been used for the Charger SRT8. Other features include satin black mirrors and spoiler, satin black roof, gray 6.4-liter Hemi fender badges, and red Brembo calipers. There was also an optional black body side stripe available. Paint colors were limited to bright white, billet silver, and granite crystal. The interior added Nappa leather and suede seats, while the Core just had cloth. The 6.4-liter Hemi under the hood was untouched, with 470 horsepower and 470 pound-feet of torque. So that's it for this video. Which 300 was your favorite from our list today? Let me know down in the comment section below. As always, thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for lots more Mopar content, and I'll see you all in the next video.